howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Mahotsukai no Yome, aka the Ancient Magus' Bride chapters 94 and 95. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing, I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So from what I heard, this is going to be the last live reaction for Ancient Magus Bride for a minute. The reason, I'm not sure why. Hopefully we get one after I'm done covering 95. But I'm seeing this thing for the anime. I'm not letting that shit go, George Wada. I still will never forget what you said. Nope. And I will keep reminding people what this mofo said to me. That he said that he had the studio skip all that fucking lore in season 1. And it was unnecessary either, because it could have been perfectly paced. And it was because he wanted to tell a complete story from start to finish. And because of what he did, because of what the Studio Wit did, they have to retcon shit. Yeah, so season 2 will be very interesting. Anyways, but last chapter of Ancient Magus' Bride, holy shit, we found out that, of course, the culprit behind all this fuckery is none other than Violet. Like, is anyone surprised by this? No. Dude, no one should be surprised that she's the one doing all this shit. No one should be. No one. She's the one causing all this fuckery. Oh god, I can't wait to see shit go crazy with this. It's gonna be wild. Anyways, let's get to chapter 94. First, see what's in store for us today. Departing from the world of magic that exists outside of human control, welcome to the world of alchemy that humans dominate. This is the tale of how we were saved. Yeah, how are you gonna get past that retcon, bastards? Such carnage, this is going to make the investigation troublesome. After the events that unfolded, only silence remained and continued to permeate. Woo, Jesus. And this chapter is titled Keep the Pot Boiling Part 3. It's just as Ainsworth reported. Normally, this many guards would have scattered and gone on the defensive, but that was impossible due to Morgan inciting battle frenzy. Dude, the Morgan is fucking fast, too. They must have been influenced unconsciously. The poor things, up against an opponent they had no chance of defeating. Hey, they fucked around and they found out. Please take care of the rest here. With things as they are, the Incident Concealment Squad is going to be busy. We're very fortunate that this didn't happen in the middle of the city. Let's get going, Mogham. We're heading to the basement next. My little brother should be waiting for us. Your brother? Well, I suppose calling him my apprentice would be a bit more accurate, but I raised him as my little brother. I have a proposition for you. If you do as I tell you, you'll get to see something interesting. Sakuroni! Fabio, Fabio, where are you hiding, Fabio? You're late, Sigrid. I thought I was going to starve waiting for you. Dude, that's his What? Want some? Did you seriously rummage around the mansion for food? That's improper. But I suppose that I should thank you for keeping watch and preserving the basement site for me. It's okay for me to leave now, right? My job is done now, wouldn't you say? No, I wouldn't say your job is now done since you failed to complete your task. The thief who stole the spellbook managed to escape. How do you plan to explain that to that failure to the headmistress? Why does that old hag have to be so unreasonably demanding? I just know that she's going to force me to take on an annoying task to make up for this. What if you fail to complete those as well? It's off in my head. This is such a damn pain. I only accepted this task in the first place since I thought it would be interesting. Dude, it was interesting. Shut the fuck up. Such a foul mouth. And just what was up with that familiar? Didn't look like it was a chimera, so it couldn't have been a product of the Byron family, since all the familiars they make are custom, which means I think you'd do best by writing all of this down in your report. You really do show your true colors when you're being serious. Good boy. Good boy, kitties. This little brother of yours is certainly adorable. I know, right? Fabio Zaccaroni, you have quite the reputation of controlling familiars and corpses as you please. I'm delighted to see there's another side to you. That was a dirty trick, Bachman. No need to get so embarrassed. I'm an older sibling too, so I get it. Get it too, that you're both man-eating demons that are filled with joy at the cries of your victims. And that's a first-class joke I'd love to share. I'd love to share with my family. I'm Narcisse Magum. By the way, it's a pleasure to meet you. Magum? That's a branch of the Enos family. I see now. Looks like you're here today since you're ideal for the job. Now that we're on the subject, the son of the Enos family came here from America, didn't he? He had some matters to attend to here. He's supposed to be the next head of the family, but he's a troublesome fellow that does whatever he pleases and has no interest in the family business. It looks like what's left of her remains still here, but there's quite a bit of damage and missing pieces. I'll need to compensate for that by filling in the gaps. Are you serious? Dude, this is so creepy. Are you serious? In this case, it should be fairly simple since she has no fluids remaining in her body. The mouths of the dead are as unyielding as ice. If you want them to speak, you have to prepare their bodies properly and respectfully. What is he doing? I'd like to add some adornments. Why? Why? She's a mastermind behind the attacks on the Academy. Regardless of all the immoral actions she carried out during her lifetime, there are no more paths ahead for the dead. To those who have completed their journey in any form, we are taught to not hurl stones or draw the whip on them. Well, you saw what happened to Grandma. Why not just pry open the old hag's mouth and force her to talk? It's like a Zaccaroni. It depends on what you seek to find. Some people desire a piece of their loved one to have a keepsake. Others desire the secret to the old-timer's wealth. We are the chosen who desire to hear what the dead have to say. In the end, when the base of something is desire, the mind must be sure to remain clear. All right, it's difficult for alchemists to perform necromancy, but it must be done. Regain necromancy, let's go. Those who remain hungering on the shores of oblivion, follow the spider's thread and come forth. For thy sake I now hereby ring the bell and light the candle. Oh, here we go. Dude, that bell is pretty. Ooh. You're Elizabeth Sargent. I am Narcisse Magum, and I'm seeking the truth that you hold. Well, I know it must be troublesome to be housed in a temporary body. I desire for you to enlighten me about your past deeds. Oh, God, I want to know. Hey, you're slow down. You're weak because you're still recovering. I can run just fine. We're on a snowy path. What changes for you whether you run or walk or run? And I'm tired since I haven't had to venture above ground in a while. Well, then feel free to stop following me. It's that kind of attitude that compelled me to come, because you won't even show your face at your parents' house. Because you won't even show your face at your parents' house. Your mother asked me to take on the role of being your guardian. Oh, Kitty. What? Oh, Kitty, you're being such an attention whore. And if she found out that I was slacking off on my guardianship duties, I'd end up with another scar. Now you're sporting a rather troubled expression. Mia? Tori's here too? Why didn't you two come all the way out here? How do you feel? You. Glad you're okay. Today the sun rests early, and the stars and moon shall linger. Night is soon upon us, the night that lingers yet feels so brief. Hello, child of man, child of dragons. Are you ready for the coming of Yule? You ready for Christmas, Keys? I know we don't celebrate Christmas, right, Kitty? You wish we did, huh? Hello. I'll be sure to finish preparing while it's still daylight. Splendid, wonderful. Child who holds a pact with the goddess, the mother of winter awaits you on the eastern hill and is growing wary. Make haste. Make haste, Kitty. Make haste, Kitty. The Yule twins, they showed up this year, too. Beings like them have a tendency to appear before people who are familiar with them. On another note, it was getting late, so I came here to pick you up. Thank you. Aww. What's with everyone? You wouldn't get it since you're mages. You're used to the presence of fae and spirits, but it's rare for them to interact with alchemists without showing malice or contempt. Why is that? Alchemists mostly interact with them when they're trying to destroy them or purge them with an exorcism. We're not exactly on good terms with all of them either. With them all either. A number of them try to eat, she say. But wait, didn't you encounter the Fae during the Magecraft lessons? I didn't realize how unbelievable coming across Fae in everyday life could be. I was caught off guard. I really want to see them, but I always oversleep. She say she is waiting for you, so we should get going. Huh? What's up? Urgent business. Tori, I'd like you to escort those two back to the house. Why with me, since I want to be somewhere warmer? Philomela, are you okay? Yeah. I've always hated you. It's getting colder. We should get going. Okay. I wonder exactly where the Eastern Hill is. She say it must be this direction. In this direction. Ooh, what? A bear! Ooh, a bear! The Morgan! Thank you for offering my mother glistening dew and branches. Winter fades, spring comes forth, summer shines its light, then the fall bears its fruit. Everything is connected. It all changes to become something different and new. I pray that your season will be a joyous one. You're really lucky that you didn't ask for an offering of 100 soldiers' heads. Ugh, you need to be more careful about what you offer as part of a pact in the future. Dude, I love the Morgans so fucking much. Alright, Elias, do you have any stories of times that you failed or regretted choices that you made? Probably. There are some. Huh? I said there are some. I want to hear all about them. I'll tell you as much as you'd like that when the chance arises. But for now, let's pick some of these since we can make use of them and the rest would be easy to sell. Snowdrops? I've been told that snowdrops are seen as both a sign of good fortune and as a symbol of misfortune. In certain parts of the world, it's said that you, if you find this flower before the start of the new year, that you will be blessed with good luck. I see. These flowers are really beautiful, aren't they? Since my grandma's hospitalized, that means we won't be having fun celebrating Christmas with her in the countryside. But there's nothing that can be done to change that, so we'll be staying home this year. Since some winter vacation this turned out to be, I have nothing to do but making sweets. Personally, been enjoying the current happenings around the Isles. You better start explaining. These past few days, the Isles have become increasingly lively. If the dragon that slumbers at the depths of the Isles were to awaken, it's only natural that the ones who would cause an uproar because of it will also begin to stir. Okay, let's get to chapter 95. Ooh, I think this first page here is the cover for the next volume, which is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god. And this chapter is titled The Show Must Go On Part 1. Seriously, winter here turns the place pitch black. Well, today is the winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year, but it's fine since the warmth of the fire will fend off the chill. Speaking of fire, what's the deal with this firewood? No matter how much it burns, it never gets used up. It's the creation of one who disobeyed the laws of this world. I received it as a gift some time ago, but just kind of forgot about it. Even if you leave the embers unattended overnight, the fire will still be burning come the next morning. Really? Oh, hey, the food's ready. All it needs is a pinch of salt. Since you're awake now, you can have your egg back. Yay! Huh? Amusing. She missed you so much that she's letting you babysit her egg. Aww. Even if she's fine letting me hold on to it, holding such a delicate thing on it scares me. Oh, afraid you'll crack it? Well, the number of eggs that successfully hatch does decrease every year due to many of the eggs starting not to hatch at all. But you needn't trouble yourself over it. Now let's eat. Mind if I have a bowl as well? What? Who was that? Who was that, though? Was that what, was being referred to at the end of last chapter? Thank you for your work on Narcissus. I'd like to hear your report now. Since you're a busy woman, I'll keep this brief. I successfully performed the seance to speak to Elizabeth's sergeant. However, she refused to tell me anything. Bitch. Skilled alchemist is able to maintain self-control and keep their mind focused. These qualities persist even in death. A spirit is basically a shadow of the departed that contains their soul and memories. It's possible to convince them to talk to you, but it's very difficult, especially with this bitch. So you're saying it can work, but it takes some time? Exactly, both time and psychotherapy are needed. Also, it seems the ritual she tried to perform has left both her soul and spirit damaged and fading. While I could try to call her forth her spirit again, she's a vile person even continuing to affirm her existence could result in her becoming an evil spirit or demon bound to this realm. That would be a serious problem, don't you agree? Yeah, there's no... Why? No. I know you want to get info out of her, but no. It would be more merciful to her and beneficial to us to let her finish fading away instead. Mm-hmm. I see. Thank you for report, Narcisse. All right, then. We'll continue the investigation like normal and try to uncover more details about the incident. Based on current evidence, it seems that Zaccaroni isn't the one who stole the spellbook. I never believed it was him, which is why I allowed Bachman to be involved in the investigation. Did she happen to show you something interesting? Indeed, she did. As always, I have no idea what the headmistress is thinking. She never gets angry or appears shaken when things don't go well. That must be the reason why she became the head of the college. Now then, the fact that the spellbook was stolen so abruptly at the mansion most likely means that someone else was also offered the testament of Carnamagos all along. One possibility is that the original owner of the spellbook came to reclaim it so that the Academy wouldn't take possession of it again, but my work on this case is already done, so I'll let someone else take up the mantle of detective until another incident occurs and we have a new case. We keep it in jars since it spoils quickly. It's potpourri made with very simple ingredients. Let's see, things like herbs, flower petals, conifer leaves, salt, and essential oils. I have a lot of odds and ends lying around, so why not trying to making a pouch of your own? You can pick out whatever ingredients you want. I want? Whatever I want. Something occurred to me. You don't keep the ingredients stored in pouches? Huh? You're supposed to put the potpourri in a clear glass jar when you want to use it as a room decoration. Pouches used when you want to carry the potpourri around with you in a cloth bag. That's what I recall my older sister saying about this kind of stuff. It's all the same, isn't it? Isn't that a pretty sweeping generalization? You're usually so picky about things, Lucy. I love this couple so much. I'd like to try making a pouch, but, well, there's this. Huh? Ooh. Is our fingertips gone? Oh, shit, our fingertips are gone. If you like, I can make some artificial fingers for you. You can make fingers? Ooh, well, the movement would be very limited, but you could hold and pinch things. Such things are possible. I need a bit of time to work on it, though. May I measure your hands? Okay, sure. Thank you, Isaac. No problem. It seemed like it'd be interesting anyway. Well, that's so nice. Someone's jealous. What's Professor Ainsworth making? Is it Angelica's Christmas present? Yes, the usual teddy bear, but with a twist. This one is a scapegoat doll. Oh my god. Scapegoat doll? Indeed. Relatively small wounds will be transferred to the doll instead. That's awesome. The effect only works once and it won't work against illness or things of that sort. That sounds really useful. Do you two want to ask him to show you how to make them? Yeah, that's fine with me, but since I'm not very familiar with the process of alchemists, I'll put the finishing touches on them myself. Calm down, it's just a Build-A-Bear workshop. What about you? Dude, I don't know if that's an accurate translation, but that is kind of funny. I'm sorry. What about you, Zoe? Did you want to learn too? I did a lot of sewing and embroidery back in my village, so I think I'll pass this time. But if you have any spare cloth, thread and sewing needles, may I have them? I'd like to make Christmas presents for everyone. Of course. A watch. I never wear it since it's too fancy for me. Simon gave me a watch as a Christmas present last year, and that time Alice came over, he drove me to pick her up. Things that I want. Things that I want. I feel like I should give Simon something as a thank you gift. Elias, you weren't planning to give Simon something for Christmas, were you? Gift for Simon? Well, it's not like you just like Simon, right? Elias seems to be giving it some serious thought. That's a good sign, isn't it, right, Kitty? According to Simon, there's different ways to look at things, but it seems to me that you're fond of Simon. Plus, the way it seems matches the scent I'm getting from it, so it's hard for me to believe otherwise. I suppose that means there's no other way to look at this. To begin with, he's an agent of the church and signed to be my watcher, isn't he? Us being seen as friendly could lead the church into opening up another audit against him. As a thank you for the medicine, I bought you a gift, but don't you already do things now, like give him medicine? So it's not that you have a problem with Simon himself, right? Maybe. Then wouldn't it be fine for you to give him a Christmas present? You could start now and work together to make something for him. Don't you think it makes Simon happy? Not that I care about that, but since you insist, I'll do it. After all, it's rare for you to be this insistent about anything. Who's Simon? Aw, it's getting dark already, isn't it? I should go ahead and go. You're going right now? It won't take long. I'll be back soon. I have something I have to take care of, too. Good morning, everyone. Keep watch here, Ruth. Tori, just how long do you think you made yourself comfortable and slept in someone else's house? What? What a surprise. Why the sudden visit? Would you like some tea, or how about some of the wine I picked up while shopping? No, thanks. I'll be leaving soon. Simon, is there anything you'd like? Huh? Are you planning to give me a Christmas present? Why are you being so serious? This might seem like an odd question, but did you read something strange? Quiet down and answer me already. I'm busy and need to go home soon. Well, there's nothing in particular that I want, but next year I'd be really happy if I could continue to receive medicine made by you and Chisei. Are you trying to be modest? No, that's really what I enjoy getting. I should have expected this. I really don't understand you at all. And I even somehow managed to make a friend at the college recently who reminds me of you. Well, I'll be leaving now. You made a friend? I thought that he was my only friend, but then I realized that wasn't the case. I think that you're most like me. You're most likely my friend too. Aww. As for the medicine, I can make some for you anytime. Is something the matter? Did you have a visitor? It's surprising that he cared about that kind of thing, isn't it? What are you talking about? It's nothing. When I have time off for Christmas, I think I'll pay him a little visit and say hello. You know, there's a girl around the same age as you that lives at my friend's house. Ooh! Were you cold? Were you cold? Your maid keeps bringing me all sorts of things and making a fuss. Your home contains a pest in the form of a woman. Oh, you meant Silky? Obviously, since we were the only two people here for months. So, what did you part with to survive this time? Listen, but don't go thinking of me as your counselor or therapist. After all, coming to visit me means you want to vent about something. That's my baby Joseph, my sweet baby Joseph. I think that I did everything that I could, and it's what I wanted to do. However, a lot of people died due to my actions, and nothing can change that. And the problem is, I thought that it truly was the only option. I love Joseph so much. That's hilarious. It's just like I told you before. You and I really are different. I always did what I wanted while someone else paid the price. Whether it was time, money, or other valuables through life, though life is the ultimate thing you can take from someone, you always harmed yourself instead of others. You knew you could hurt other people, but previously chose not to. And now you've learned to harm others instead of yourself. Well done. It's not like I want to hurt them, but that doesn't change the result. He's got you there, bitch. So you think it's fine to hurt people if you don't want to hurt them? That's the most erotic thing I've ever heard. love this man. Also, the dead will bear a grudge against you for eternity since you caused their deaths. Times like this that must make sweets taste even sweeter, just savoring it all. I love this man so much. I love that. I love what he said about Silky, that she's a fucking curse. In the end, you took what you wanted to get, and what you wait. In the end, you took what you wanted to get what you wanted, didn't you? Well, that's how it looked to me, at least. You saw everything? Did you forget that my eye is in your skull? Seriously, woman. Even I was taken off guard by how the coin toss turned out this time. You behave like a barbarian. A coin toss? Your desires, your enemy's desires, the circumstances and tactics, the pawns of each side, and the power each side possesses are all factors. This time you came out on top of the coin toss, while your enemy was crushed below it. That's all there is to it. I love this man. But don't fret over things, since the time will come when the coin lands in your enemy's favor, and you're the one left crushed. When that time comes, you'll be reduced to crawling on your hands and knees, just like I was. When that time comes, I'll be certain to picture your face. And surely I wouldn't be able to bring myself to just lie down and give up, right? Gross. Do you think you're being cute right now? Say, since it's chilly here, would you mind sharing your blanket with me? What possessed you into asking something so absurd of me? Do I look like I'm your mother? Stop tugging on my blanket. If you want to be a spoiled like a child, then why not have the bonehead do it? Whoa. It is so cute. Oh my god. Things that I've parted with, things that I've desired and obtained, things that are irreplaceable, things that I've destroyed. I don't know if any of what I've done has been the right thing. I wonder if the only thing for me to do now is move on. This time I can't be your ally. Isn't our role as mages to serve as the bridges between humans and non-humans? Say something, Lyndall. The balance has long since been lost, and because of that, the human world deems it increasingly normal to trample over non-humans. Holy shit, what? Okay, so here we go. The beast arc is coming, so as Chise's first year at the college comes to an end, the roar of a once-sealed beast reverberates across England. Chise and Elias have grown through their relationships with the alchemists of the college. Their story continues when Elias's benefactor arrives at their home. Oh shit! All the while, the small ripple caused by the appearance of the red dragon. Remember, we saw the red dragon earlier, and remember, Joseph was freaked out by that shit too. And the long persisting human world grows into a wave that triggers a divide that eventually leads into a serious incident at sea that threatens to tear England asunder. Humans and non-humans. Are those who think differently and hold different places in the world destined to war with one another? I dream of the day that I will see you again once my slumber ends. The series will be on hiatus for unknown length after this chapter, while the author is prepping the Beast Arc for launch and taking a short vacation. Oh my fucking god! The Beast Arc is gonna be so lit! Like, remember, Joseph saw it. Oh, the Beast Arc has been hinted for a minute. This is going to be fucking lit. And we have to wonder, like, how the other families are going to come into play. I'm very curious about that. How the other families are going to come into play with it, and how Violet and the Spellbook's going to come into play. But remember what Joseph said about like the coin analogy. He was talking about that. He's talking about the dragon, obviously, but dude, I love what he said about Silky. That shit was funny. But Joseph is my fucking man. I love him so much. That is my man. I love that each arc ends with Joseph. I do. And I want to mention, this is why I know I'm going to bitch about the anime for a minute, but that's why I fucking hate that the anime butchered my man's backstory. Because Joseph is such an important character in this fucking series. And what did they do? They butchered my man's backstory. Ugh, God, I fucking hate this, what the anime did. That's why I know I shouldn't be holding I don't like holding grudges. But what George Wada fucking said really pissed me off. You want to know why I don't like manga and anime adaptations. What George Wada said to me is why. Oh my god, I can't believe he fucking said that shit. There was no reason for that shit. None. You could have done that, fixed this shit in the OVAs, and you didn't. You could have just done a fucking OVA about Joseph, and I would have been happy, but you didn't. Oh god, I'm so excited for this Beast arc. Oh my god. I'm not gonna watch the college arc. I'm not covering that. No fucking way. I'm not going to. I already have anime that I am definitely covering in spring. There's probably at least two. There's two that I definitely want to cover. One I definitely have to cover because I've been covering the manga since chapter 1, and based on the production team, I'm very excited for it. But I'm very curious what you guys think of these chapters. I'm so excited for this Beast arc. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the Beast arc. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. Are you guys hyped for the Beast arc, especially with how everything has progressed, especially with the dragon in particular? Because throughout the college arc, we've seen the dragon, obviously. It's going to be interesting to see how the other Fae come into play here as well, and how that spell book is going to come into play too. I can't wait. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Ancient Magus Bride content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.